Alright. I don't really know how this is gonna go. This is kind of a weird thing for me. And I don't like it, if I'm being honest. I don't know, I don't even know if I'm actually gonna use this or not. I might just use that shitty microphone. Or I could probably use my phone's I don't know. I didn't want to have like three things recording audio. But yeah, so I'm here. I'm here in my room and yeah, not gonna lie, it's not the cleanest that this room has ever been. My life has kind of been just a whirlwind recently, especially because last week I worked so much and, you know, small space, a lot of things to put in said space, especially now because there's like two bags of Christmas presents that you can't see there off screen, but it's like, what the fuck do I do with all this stuff, dude? So, I don't know. I don't know how often I'm gonna do this, and to be honest, I much prefer the car setup. I'm not gonna lie, even though the car setup has its problems because obviously there's an engine running and all that. I don't know. I just kind of feel more like myself when I'm in the car than when I'm here. I don't know. I guess like the best way I could describe it is that when I'm doing this, like I am right now, I don't. I feel like my old self. I guess like I don't. I can't speak apparently. I don't know. But like I just it feels so much harder for me to do this than it is in the car. Like in the car I just can naturally just be like, "Yep, this is what I'm fucking doing today." And uh, I can't do this. This uh this is weird. And I don't know how this is going to turn out cuz like I don't know. I mean, I don't have a proper desk setup like everybody else. Like I mean, you can kind of see it here. I don't really have like a proper desk to do this stuff with. And also, this microphone is scuffed, by the way, because, well, first off, I put the pop filter. Pop filter is like, I just kind of put it on here. And then also, I bought this mic arm like 2 months ago. And I put the thing on the microphone for it. And now I can't get it off. So, like, I'm not using the mic arm, but I literally cannot get this piece off no matter what I fucking do. I have no idea what that did to the audio. That probably fucked up the audio even more. So, uh, my bad. I might end up using that one. I might end up using the audio from that. But that's gonna also be shit because my PC is right here and the fans make noise because they're noisy fans. Especially whenever I play fucking like Black Ops 6 or Black Ops 7. It's cooked. I also kind of don't want to do this because like it's late and I'm tired and my face is all like flaky as fuck because I was out in the dry cold today for hours and hours playing Wild Area, which surprisingly is getting a lot of hate. There's so many people that they're fucking pissed about Wild Area, and I'm just like, did we play the same event? Like I mean, I had fun. I'm not gonna say it was perfect, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I don't get it. I don't get why people are so mad about it. You know, I had fun. I don't really know what else to say. I just enjoyed walking around for hours and doing a bunch of raids and catching powerful Pokemon. I got a shiny mighty Obstagoon that I mean it's like dog shit compared to what a mighty could be, but whatever. And what else? I got two shiny unknown W's, which is a pretty big W, and I also got one shiny unknown L. But that's not really much of an L because I didn't have one. And I had two shiny unknown I's and three shiny or no or maybe two shiny unknown D's. I don't two or three of them. So those were the only two I was missing. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll take that. And so yeah, I don't know. And then I got two shiny Bewares with the cape. I did probably too many Beware raids, to be honest with you. But you know, I had like 50 passes to burn. Whatever. I don't care. I wanted it, so whatever. I got two of them. I'm happy about that. Um, was I really? Oh, I got a shiny G-Max Grimmsnarl, I guess. The one remote raid I did, just boom. And I only did it because I was like, you know, this guy's been on my friends list for so many years. Like, literally, I remember this guy vividly because I believe he was the first person I ever got best friends with in Go. And I had him on my friends list for years from Pokegenie. And I just I just saw his invite and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. So I joined his Grimmsnarl Gmax battle remotely. Boom, shiny. I was like, okay, that's cool. Some people didn't get any shinies, so um but yeah, I had a fun time today, I would say. But I ended up not playing the whole time just cuz it's so fucking cold, man. And it's like the problems that I had playing it had nothing to do with the game. It was about the weather. Cuz I don't know, like usually I'd think the cold is not that bad, and I think part of it was that I wasn't really moving that much. Like when I go to work, I literally just I just fucking move around the whole day. The whole time I'm moving, it is like a constant sprint for, 6 to 8 hours, and then maybe get to chill the last hour, depending on who I'm working with. Depending, because some people, let's just say they don't do their job more than other people. But yeah. But it's like when I work, I never I never feel the cold like at all, even though I'm literally surrounded by fridges and freezers all day. And even when I like go in the parking lot and it's like 30 degrees and everyone's looking at me like I'm a fucking lunatic out there with just like a long sleeve shirt on and I don't feel it at all. I'm just like, yeah, I'm out here. Whatever. Probably will feel it when it gets to like 20 degrees or God forbid like, into the fucking single digits or the negatives. Oh God, I hope not. Hope not. But yeah, I I definitely did not handle the weather that well today. And it wasn't even that bad. It was like 40 something, 50-ish degrees and I'm actually fucking cold. And the gloves I was wearing were not helping me either. I was uh still very cold, and then the gloves made it so much harder to play the game because you have to like they're like big on me, so like the fingertip extends past my fingertip, so I'm like kind of having to it's like trying to like use your fingertip, but like you have to like account for extra distance, and it's annoying. I could barely fucking type, and on top of that, my hands are like frozen. So, you know, it was a mess. Uh, but I did enjoy the event a lot, and tomorrow should be fun. Going to the mall because everyone else go in the mall because it's gonna be cold and it's gonna be windy apparently, so nobody wants to go to the park tomorrow. So we're going to the mall. That should be fun. Uh, yeah. What time is it? Okay, it's not that bad. I thought it was later. I was like, fuck, dude. Cause uh I am I'm tired and I gotta go to sleep early so I can wake up early so I can get to the mall on time. But yeah. Anyways, I guess let me bring it back to what I was thinking about, which is just talking about this whole idea I have here. And the more I sit here and talk, the more I'm just like, I don't I don't really think I'm gonna do this. I still think I'm gonna be doing the car videos when it's fucking February and it's cold. I think I'm still gonna be doing the car videos, honestly, because I just fucking it's just so weird for me to do this in here, and I feel like I can't be myself fully. You know, I feel like I'm like filtering myself, and I also feel like I am. I mean, it feels like the old me, whereas like the when I'm in the car, it feels like, you know, the new me. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels really awkward doing this, to be honest. But I'm gonna do it. I at least wanted to try it and see how it turns out. I don't know. Maybe I don't even upload this. I don't know. But I wanted to make something. So, and also I need to make stuff because I think I have enough videos to make it to Wednesday if I wanted to, but I don't know. At the same time, like on Wednesday, I have other things I gotta do. So, yeah. What could I say? I yeah. I just I don't know. This feels so awkward, man. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. I I thought this was gonna be a better idea than it was, and now I'm just kind of like this. This sucks. I don't know. I guess also it's like I'm like really self-conscious about a lot of the things because I feel like there's so many little things here that you can nitpick. Whereas I mean in the car videos like you kind of can, but not really. I feel like here so many things to nitpick, and I was thinking about the angle I wanted because at first I was thinking maybe I would just, you know, do it like this, but then I don't really want to show off my bed, to be honest, because it's like a mess. And it's a mess because I don't have places to put things, so things, whatever I put on this chair at night ends up on the bed during the day, and that's what happens. But also, there are there are white spots on the bed, which looks really fucking bad. But I swear to God, is not what you think it is. It's because, as I said, my hands, right? Because my hands, they're really sensitive to the cold. Even now, I can kind of feel it, probably because today was in the cold all day. They get dry so easily, and they start getting like cuts, and it gets like painful just to like use my fucking hands when the winter comes. So I have to have I use a stuff called like working hands, like O'Keefe's working hands, and I use that shit during the winter, and it's like the only reason that my hands are fucking usable because it's so bad. Which, to be honest, is partially because I wash my hands too much, and that kind of like dries out my hands, I think. But also just like this doesn't happen during the summer. Even when I wash my hands a lot, it doesn't happen during the summer. Only happens during the winter because the cold just fucks my hands so badly. So this like that's what I have to do, and it's best to put it on at night because it works best at night, and also it's kind of like this sticky kind of like cream, and it just it sucks to have on, especially like during the day. So usually I put it on at night, and sometimes if I have to put it on like right before going to bed, it just it's hard to not touch anything with like this whole part of your fucking hand. It's really hard to not touch anything. And so you end up touching like the bed or whatever, and then boom, you know, working hands on the bed. And so it just becomes a mess. And so I know it looks like my bed is like a fucking a gooner dungeon. But I swear to God, it is working hands. is working hands. But I mean, I'm still thankful for working hands because if it wasn't for working hands, these hands wouldn't be working. So that was a pretty good one. Uh, but so yeah, I kind of felt like self-conscious about that, or maybe like I don't know what the word would be, but like I was feeling a little too aware about that shit. So I was like, let's just do this, I guess. But even this has its problems. I don't know. But the more I'm doing this, the more I'm just like, I'm never gonna do this again. I probably will do it again at some point. But I mean, also tonight was like the golden opportunity for me to try this. So I was like, fuck it. I could do other things. I have other things I want to do tonight. I still haven't uploaded my video yet. And I've been trying to upload those earlier because it seems like, from what I can tell, they when you upload something at a better time, it works better. I think probably because when you upload something at like 12 a.m., English speaking people aren't really on the platform at like 12 a.m. I mean, I guess technically, like in Europe, it's like 6-ish hours ahead, you know, so that's like when they're waking up or whatever. But from my experience, it seems like the best time to upload is like midday. That's when you're gonna get. What the hell is that noise? I don't know what the hell that noise was. Okay. But it seems like midday is the best time to upload stuff. So that's probably what I want to start doing from now on. And I need to get better at working on stuff. I don't know, dude. I've just been procrastinating so much. And Black Ops 7 came out, so I want to play that. And I still want to play Legend ZA. And I've just been feeling like bleh recently. Maybe I'll talk about it in a future video. But probably not a future video in here. Because I can't. I can't with this. This is so weird. How long have I been recording? Wow. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to look at it. It was going to be like 10 minutes, but it's been a little longer than that. It's not bad. But yeah. I don't know. I haven't been working as hard as I could be. I guess part of that is because I'm just tired all the time. I really got to fix my sleep schedule too, because my sleep schedule got giga fucked. What happened? Trying to think. Well, I had 2 days this week, because what happened was I worked Sunday, which usually doesn't happen. So then when I worked Monday and Tuesday for 8 hours, I had already worked 22 hours. And basically companies will never they don't want you to get 40 hours, because then that would be full time instead of part time. So, you know, that means more benefits and all that. So to alleviate that, I had the usual 6-hour shift on Wednesday or on a Thursday. And then Friday, I had a 6-hour shift, which yesterday, oh boy, dude, my brain was fucking gone, because basically I like fucked up my sleep schedule a lot after Tuesday. I fucked up my sleep schedule pretty bad. And especially it was bad on Thursday. Because on Thursday I got home and I was tired as fuck from that shift, because I had to do a lot of work and barely finished on time. Finished at like 10:01 after I really put in a shitload of work. And I got home and I was like, dude, I want to try to play some Black Ops 7. If it lets me play it, because it wanted me to update my BIOS, and it's like, I probably should update my BIOS realistically, but I didn't want to, because like I'm always fucking afraid I'm gonna brick my computer with that shit. If I have to like enable TPM and like secure boot and all this shit, I'm like worried I'm gonna brick my computer, which I didn't when I did TPM and secure boot. But I didn't want to update my BIOS because I don't know. I just felt sketched out by it. I didn't want to fuck up my computer. And like I have like another 1K I could drop on a computer, but like I don't really want to. So, yeah. I was like, I don't really want to take that risk, so let's just see if Black Ops 7 works, and if it doesn't, then I'll do the BIOS thing at some point over the weekend. And it works. Don't need to update my BIOS apparently to play zombies. Maybe it's like for multiplayer or whatever. I don't know. If it's for multiplayer, I'm never touching multiplayer, so I don't care. But for what's it called? for for Black Ops 7 Zombies, I was able to play, and I just wanted to play and play and play. And my plan was I was going to play like an hour. And then, what actually happened also was I just procrastinated the fuck out of doing the things I was going to do. So I ended up not doing those things, and 12 o'clock rolled around, and I was like, let me try to see if I can play Black Ops 7. And then Black Ops 7 worked. So I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'm going to play an hour. And then I ended up playing like a little over an hour and a half, I think. And, what's it called? I I fucking did all that shit afterwards, and also like procrastinated a little more watching videos. So I ended up going to bed that night at like 3 something, which was really fucking stupid. And then I woke up fucked up, to be honest with you. I was completely fucked up, and I woke up at like 8 in the morning. I slept like 5 hours, and like my heart was like pounding when I woke up, and my arms were fucking hurting so bad. They've still been hurting, by the way. I recorded that video about my arms on Sunday, and it is Saturday night, and they still are kind of, they still are like sore and fucked up. And yeah, it sucks. I don't know. I've been trying not to use my arms as much recently, and I haven't been working out, and don't know how well that's going for me, because I still kind of feel fucked up. I don't know. I might have to like go see a doctor at some point or some shit. Like, yeah, my arms are fucked up, and they're gonna be like, what? But I was fucked up on Friday, and first like couple hours of my shift I was alright, and then it just deteriorated, and like my other coworker, he's tired as fuck too. Still finished with decent time, but dude, we were so fucking tired, dude. And then I was so mentally fucked that I went and I punched for my lunch. And I got upstairs after all of that. I thought about it, and I was like, I don't have a lunch today. Because you only get the lunch when you're working an 8-hour shift. And I was working a 6-hour shift, but usually I'm working an 8-hour shift on that day. But because I was working Sunday and they didn't want to give me too many hours, they, you know, I was only working a 6-hour shift that day, and I was like, oh fuck. But that shit'll be resolved. It'll be fine. But I just, oops. Oops. But like that really showed my mental state, where I was just, I forgot. I genuinely felt like I was working an 8-hour shift, but I wasn't. It was so stupid of me. Oh my god, I was so fucked. And then I got home last night, and I was like, I really want to play some Black Ops 7, because I want to hear that Easter egg song, and I want to just fuck around on Ashes of the Dam for a little bit. So I did that, and then I did all my stuff and went to bed, and I went to bed probably at like 1, and then I woke up today at 9, because I was like, there's no way. Okay. I thought the video was going to end abruptly there for a second, but I don't think it is. But I woke up at 9, and I was fucking, there was no way I was sleeping less than 8 hours. It's not happening. So I wake up at 9, and I'm tired as fuck. And yeah, it was it was tiring today, and I was a little wait I was a little late to Wild Area today, and then I was out there in the cold for 6 hours, which I was planning on all 8 hours, but ended up just doing 6 hours because it's cold, and yeah, I don't know. I still had a fun time, but yeah. What I will say is that I I'm just I've been so tired recently. And I feel like I'm honestly just not really like taking great care of myself at the moment. I pushed myself super hard the like past few weeks before this, and then this week I've realized that, and I've been trying not to push myself super hard, but I also still have not been taking care of myself super well. So ultimately, that's where I'm at. I am not uh I've just fucked up. And this weekend is eventful, and then yeah. I think next weekend should be pretty chill, and this week of work is going to be pretty chill because it's just my usual 4 days. So not as bad, but I really gotta, I guess, take it easier. I don't know. I will say it. I guess it's kind of a good thing I'm trying this. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, especially because like we have dogs, and dogs sometimes are loud and weird, especially our Boston Terriers because they have small noses, and yeah, they make a lot of noises. So, but yeah, man, I don't know. It just feels so weird to record in here now. Like, I used to not have a problem with it much, uh, when I used to make my main channel videos. But then again, I wasn't having to do the face cam, and when I made the main channel videos, I would put the mic over here, and I would just talk into it and kind of like lean, because this isn't a desk because there's a cabinet here, so I have to like lean in. So usually I was talking like this, and yeah, that's not easy to do, especially when you're recording for like hours. If a session goes for like 4 hours or something, you're sitting there like it fucks with your back. My back is already fucked up, so that's bad enough. But yeah, I I don't know. This this was an experience for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. Um, but I mean, at least it's something, right? If I have to, if I got nothing else to upload, maybe this gets uploaded. I don't know. I probably will go back to mostly doing the car videos because I find those to be much easier for me. Even though here I don't really have to censor anything because there's nothing behind me that's like, holy shit, he lives there, you know? But yeah, I running out of things to say. I was also debating whether I should wear headphones or not, but it feels weird to like wear headphones and then like I like it the way that it sounds in my head sounds so much worse because it's like all muffled and shit because I have the headphones on. So I said, "Fuck that! We're not doing the headphones. The headphones is it's not working." And I kind of even I feel the same way when singing. To be honest, like I used to wear the headphones at first when I was singing, and then I eventually just started using earbuds, and it felt so much better. I don't know. It muffles your voice, and it's much harder. It feels so much harder to sing when you're wearing headphones. But I mean, then again, like everybody wears headphones when they sing. So I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. All that I know is that, yeah, don't want to wear them. So, uh, is there anything else I really want to say? Not really. Think the video is mostly run its course. How long are we? It's like 30-ish minutes. I don't know, because I don't know when I started this Audacity recording over that. And I can't see because I'm using the outer camera this time, which maybe I should do for future stuff. Because if you don't know with cell phone cameras, the outer camera is like miles better than the fucking selfie camera thing. But the selfie camera is so much easier to use because I can like see myself and all that. I guess that also is part of why it feels a little weird because usually I'm always just staring at that, and now I'm just staring at a fucking camera and I'm staring at the blue back of the phone. Which is very weird. You know, I guess also I could have used my actual phone because I'm not using it to record audio, but I don't know. I yeah, I think I'm pretty much out of things to say. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be doing one of these again. I guess let me know if this is interesting at all. I personally feel like car videos are just so much easier for me to make for a multitude of reasons. But yeah, it's kind of weird because I guess you should always feel like your room is like, your place. Like you can be whoever you're gonna be in your room, right? But it's like I just don't feel like I can. So in my car, I can, I can be whoever the fuck I want to be in my car. I'd fucking say all sorts of shit and do all sorts of shit. I don't care. And then I get in here and I'm just like, I can't do anything. And I guess to be honest, I guess that's part of what has made me hate winter a lot more. Because it's like, with winter, it just gets darker so much earlier. And it's like, I don't want to be out when it's dark, you know? Especially like, it gets so dark now at like 5. And it's like, dude, why is it dark at like 5 o'clock? Why is it this dark at 5 o'clock, man? I hate it. I don't want it to be dark at 5 o'clock. But like when I get out of work, it doesn't feel that dark. But when at like 5 o'clock, I'm like, oh shit, dude, it's fucking dark. Like unironically, I feel like it's darker at 5 o'clock than it is at like fucking midnight or some shit. Which is probably maybe true. I don't know. But I just I just like being outside a lot more now. But harder to be outside when it gets dark all the time and when it's cold all the time. And don't even get me started on the fact when ice is going to exist. I'm not talking about the government organization. I'm talking about the fact that there is going to be frozen water on the streets and my car is going to go sliding all over the place. Not excited for that at all. Glad that work is not super far away. I could just say that. Yeah. I've really run out of things to say. So I guess this is probably where I just end things. This thing also gets a little tiring to hold, to be honest, because the mount itself is actually pretty heavy. Or not, maybe not pretty heavy, I should say, but like it's a couple pounds probably. It's like made of pretty good metal. This Yeti Nano mount that comes with the microphone. I would love to have like a mic arm set up someday. And I have a mic arm. I bought a mic arm for $80 at Best Buy one day. Because it was a day where I went to the mall and then I was like, let me try to get to Best Buy from here. And I did it without Google Maps because I was like, oh, I can do it without Google Maps. I've seen it before. I've seen the way there before. And I didn't make a right and I went straight instead. And I ended up on the highway and I'm like, oh, fuck. And so when I got off the highway and I got the Best Buy, I was like, I'm fucking treating myself, dude. I'm treating myself after that shit. Like, that was the first time I've been on the highway, literally since like high school. And I'm there and I'm just like, oh fuck. And I I made it off and I was like, I am treating myself. I don't care. So I bought the $80 mic arm and I bought one of these really expensive not really expensive, but like I bought an expensive hard drive that's like it was 16 terabytes. And I thought it was gonna be like $179, which I was like, that's a fucking steal. Because usually I'm getting like these 5 terabyte external hard drives and they're like 140 maybe for like 5 terabytes. And then this is like 179 for 16. Hell yeah. And then I got to the register and it was like $230 or something. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I just spent $300. Oops. But then I got another one because I'm working on backing up all my old drives that I have after my recent one fucking died. Which I was looking into a little more and it's like, it's probably gonna cost me like, maybe if I'm lucky, it cost me like $600 to repair that thing. Otherwise, it might cost me like 1,000 or maybe more just to repair a drive. Yeah, like that drive is fucked up, dude. That drive sucks. I just want the data off of it. That's all I want. I don't give a shit about the drive itself. I just want the data. But it fucking sucks that all that data is gone. Oh well, I'll figure out something, and then maybe someday I can get it fixed. But as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Best Buy thing. Yes, I ended up wanting to treat myself on that day. But I remember I was talking about the mic arm. That was how this whole fucking thing came to be. Yeah, I got a mic arm, and I tried to look for places to set up, but I don't really have a great place to set it up because usually you're supposed to clamp it or like mount it to a desk. Again, I don't have a desk, so that's a problem. I kind of need a desk. Uh, but yeah, I think this video's probably run its course. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. I'm tired. I want to go do my stuff and then go to sleep because tomorrow I gotta wake up and go to the mall to go play Pokemon Go. Which, it'll be alright because, yeah, you know, I've done it before and honestly, it's pretty nice going to that mall. So, yeah. And also, like, I can probably get a lot more stuff done today than tomorrow than I did today because I'm just not gonna be fucking freezing my ass off. And then, there's food too, because I didn't eat the whole time I was at the park until I got back to my car and then I remembered, oh yeah, I have granola bars in my backpack, so I ate some granola bars. And to be honest, those granola bars, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I unfortunately ate the rest of them. I have the box over there. I gotta throw away. So, but I don't know. I mean, are they worth that much though? Like they were expensive to be honest with you. You could get like the fucking shitty Quaker ones for way cheaper. Fuck, dude. Why's my nose is like I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I gotta go do other things. Yeah. You know, I keep forgetting about the thumbnail thing too. I had that one day where I was making the thumbnails and then I did like the voices in my head one where I made the thumbnails and then I think there's another video where I made a video where I like made a really depressed face. I was like something like that, I don't know. And then yeah. But I keep forgetting about the thumbnails. Can I come up with a good thumbnail right now? Just like you know what? Maybe like a I don't know. I don't know. uh Here, I think I'm probably gonna end this here. I don't anticipate doing this again. But maybe at some point I will. Who knows? I feel like the car is so much better. The car is so much better. I'm gonna be in the car from now on. It's confirmed. Car vlogs. Car vlogs are what I'm doing. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this again. Also my fucking hand is getting tired of holding this stupid fucking microphone, dude. And I'm probably not even gonna use this. That's the craziest part. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So, yeah, I guess that's it.